I'm Rod Everett at Backsbottom Farm in Rovendale. We're a farm that's trying to work as much as possible with nature, so the whole farm's organic. Nature is a key to the whole system that we're working with. We have over 250 varieties of apple trees now. We don't treat them in any way, so they work with nature. One of the things that we make here is cider vinegar. We make 8 different varieties of cider vinegar. So we first of all get the apples, crush them, get the apple juice, put those in a fermenting barrel. They ferment for 9 months to a year, which makes cider. Then we bring the cider into here. We put it into these barrels with acetifying bacteria, which is provided by the insects. So we don't actually add anything to them. We just start with apples and we end up with a beautiful cider vinegar. It sits in here for at least 2 years in the barrels to mature. Then we take some of it out, add different herbs and things. So we have evening primrose, hawthorn berries, hawthorn flowers, cherry blossom, and that adds the different flavours to it. This 2-year process is something that really develops the flavours, and it also develops the mother in it, which is part of the healing property of vinegars. It helps to extract pesticides from your body. So just a teaspoon in a glass of warm water, that's the way I recommend that people take it as a drink for your health. So I've been involved with Food Futures for a while. I think they're doing a fantastic job at really trying to create change in the area, change in the way we work with food. The more we can collect up farmers together to sell together, that to me that's the best way to go. Local food, local organic food is what really makes a strong community.
Hello, I'm Dennis. I'm an organic grower and farm staff trainer at The Plot, which is a commercial organic farm but also a training site for aspiring commercial growers. At the moment, where we are filming, it's January, so there's not much produce on the farm, but during the season, so in spring and in the summer, we have a glut and abundance of crops here, super fresh, super local. We sell them through Gather, our local food hub. So there are multiple benefits in local organic food compared to what we find in the supermarkets. Workers' rights are respected, fully respected. The food miles are tiny because we just transfer it to your table straight from the farm. And also it's organic, so we don't use any artificial fertilizers or pesticides that have been found to actually be very bad for human health and for the ecosystem. Local organic is the best choice you can have. You can get better than that.
I'm Bill Grayson. My wife Kath and I, we run a grazing enterprise in Arnside and Silverdale. Our job is to graze nature reserves in and around this area. The priority is not all about production. It's much more focused on delivering benefits for the environment. The development of the food hub Gather for us is a really remarkable achievement that we want to support because we feel that people who are concerned about the quality of their food and the state of the environment can express their concerns and take active steps to move against this tide of mass industrialized food that is the main alternative that we're faced with. One of the issues with this style of livestock farming is that the animals tend to grow much more slowly, but at the same time the diet that they have is much richer in terms of the number of species of different plants, which is quite different to the diet that most cattle get, which is based on just very few species. There's lots of evidence now to show that animals reared in this way, the meat and the milk that comes from them has very important nutritional qualities from the minerals and the vitamins that have been shown to be higher in animals that are reared on a pasture-rich diet. There's a lot of emphasis on what are known as long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, which are pretty well good for everything: heart health, brain health, immune system, and they've been found to be particularly rich in cattle that are reared in this way, the meat that comes from them. We've actually sent samples off to have it tested, and so we can confirm that is actually the case.
Lovely. A malted barley loaf. We come here every Thursday afternoon when the producers have delivered into the warehouse down at Egg Cup. We organise the orders that have come in online, unpack them, and then they're ready for deliveries on Friday morning, either by the Egg Cup vans or the e-bike, which is now taking things around Lancaster. It's an alternative supermarket, really, an online supermarket. Good food from local producers. Very
low
local.
food miles.
Low food miles.
I think it's quite a spread of things that we do, quite a range of different items really.